Hello students, now in this video we'll begin with our new lesson, that is chapter number 17, circle, chord and arc. Now this chapter is the last chapter of your textbook, children. So now let's begin with this chapter. Now here you can open your maths textbook, page number 114. Okay, now here you can see that some questions are given to revise the previous knowledge. Okay, so in the adjoining figure, O is the center of the circle. With reference to the figure, fill in the blanks. Now here first one, segment OD is segment OD, children. What is segment OD? It is nothing but radius. So you children, you will draw this figure and write the answers in you are writing all this in your classwork notebook. Segment AB is what? AB is nothing but diameter. Is diameter. Segment PQ, what is PQ? Chord. Right, we have learnt last year. Dash is the central angle. So what is, which is the central angle? Angle DOB or BOD, that is angle BOD. Why? Because the center of the circle is the vertex of the angle. So that is, this angle is called as the central angle. Now we also learnt about minor arc and major arcs in class 7. So here we will write the names of minor arc. Here minor arcs, some names are given: AX, AXD, okay, arc AXD, arc BD. Now you can also write arc AP. So you can write here arc AP. Next you can write here arc AP, so arc PQ. Next you can write arc BQ. So children, you can write many names of the minor arc. Okay, so 3 is enough. Next, major arc PAB, arc P, okay, PAB. Next one is arc PDQ. Other one you can write, children, name of the other arc you can write here arc BXQ, BXQ. See, this will become the major arc. So angle arc BXQ. You can also write arc PBA. Okay, so you can write here arc, okay, any name you can write, children, arc BXQ. Okay, one is enough. Now semicircular arcs are arc ADB, and it can be, next will be your semicircular arc will be arc APB. It will be arc APB, arc APB. Now measure of arc DB, this arc DB, see children, measure of this arc DB will be equal to measure of this central angle, that is BOD, and measure of arc DAB, that is a major arc, will be 360 minus the central angle, that is BOD. So I hope children, this we have learnt last year. So you will copy down. Now for this year, now let's begin with the new topic, that is, but children, you will draw this figure and write all these what fill in the blanks, okay, in your classwork book. Now let's begin with the new subtopic of this chapter. The first topic is very important. So what you will do, children, you will give the headline, you write the this topic, properties of chord of a circle. Okay, properties of chord of a circle. You write this topic in your classwork book, draw this figure. Okay, write this topic, draw this figure, and then children, properties of chord of a circle. So what is this property, children? So this is, they have explained that we have drawn the figure. This explanation part you don't write. Here you have to write the property: the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle, the perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle to its chord. Okay, the perpendicular drawn from center of a circle to its chord bisect the chord. That means children, see, perpendicular drawn means perpendicular, see here you can see this perpendicular drawn from the center to the chord. Bisect the chord means this AB is a chord, it will divide the chord AB into two equal parts, that is AP will be equal to, measure of AP will be equal to PB. This is the meaning of this property of the chord of a circle, the perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle to its chord bisect the chord. That means it will divide the chord into, suppose AP is 2 cm, PB also will be 2 cm, because the perpendicular which is drawn from the center to the chord, it will divide the chord in two equal parts. So children, now what you will do, write the name, write the heading, that is properties of chord of circle, draw this figure and write down this first property. Clear? Now the second property will be, children, under that property you will write second point, and then you will draw this figure and then write the property. The segment joining the center of the circle and midpoint of its chord is perpendicular to the chord. Now reverse, children, same it is but reverse. Here what they are saying, the segment which is joining the center, okay, and the midpoint of the chord, P is the midpoint of chord AB, P is the midpoint of the chord AB. So segment, this segment which is joining the center of the circle to the midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to the chord. Okay, is perpendicular. They are saying that this is a perpendicular. Clear? So this is the second property, but it is same. In the first property what they said, the perpendicular drawn will bisect the chord in two equal parts. Indirectly it means the same, that it is okay, dividing the chord at from which point? From the midpoint. So here it is the segment joining from the center of the circle and midpoint is the perpendicular to the chord. So both the properties you will write and learn by heart, because while doing the sums you have to write this property. Now students, let's begin with practice exercise 17.1. Now first question, in a circle with center P, okay, chord AB is drawn of length 13 cm, PQ is perpendicular to chord AB, then find the length of Q. What we have to find? The length of QB, children. Now we know that this length, full length is 13 cm. So half of this will be how much? That will be the answer, right? Because the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle, we know that it bisects the chord. Now let's start. So see children, length of AB is 13, that is already given. Segment PQ is perpendicular to chord AB, that is also given. As I said, we have to write the property that perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisect the chord. Therefore length of QB will be half of AB. Yes or no children? Half into length of AB. So half into 13, 2 ones are, and this will be 6.5. 6.5. So that is, therefore length of QB is equal to 6.5 centimeter. Clear? Copy down. Now see children, let's begin with the second question. Radius of a circle with center O is 25 centimeter. So see children, from here till here this is a radius and that is 25 centimeter. Find the distance of the chord from the center if the length of the chord is 48 centimeter. Now here you can see children, CD is the chord. And what is the length of the chord? 48 centimeter. Now here they have asked the distance from the center to the chord, that means distance OP we have to find out. So here you can see very carefully that in triangle OPD, it is a right angle triangle. So whenever there is a right angle triangle, we can apply which theorem children? Pythagoras theorem, because two sides are known to us, only the third side we have to find out. Now here see children, full chord is 48 centimeter. Now here when we take this triangle OPD, so we are just we need only PD. So what will be PD children? That will be nothing but half of CD, that is half of 48, that will be 24 centimeter. Because we know the property that perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisect the chord. So PD will be equal to CP. So this is 24, this is 24. Clear children? So first thing what we will do, first we will find PD, that will be half of 48, that is 24. Then in triangle OPD, applying Pythagoras theorem, we will get this side, that is OP, that will be the required, okay, what we want. So now let's begin with the solution. Children, length of CD is 48 centimeter, that is already given. OP is perpendicular chord CD, that is also given. We know that perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisect the chord. Therefore, as I already said, PD will be half of CD, that will be 24 centimeter. Now taking the triangle OPD, we know that angle O, that is angle P, that is OPD is 90 degrees. So by Pythagoras theorem children, OD square will be equal to, it will be OD square is equal to OP square plus PD square. Now OD is what? 25 square is equal to, okay, OP square we don't know, we want, and PD is 24 square. So this is 625 is equal to OP square plus 24 is nothing but 576. Okay children. So here at the side I will continue. Now 625 minus 576 is equal to OP square. Okay. So this is 100 is equal to OP square. therefore taking square root on both the side, 625 minus 7, this will be nothing but, you have to just see, this will be 49 is equal to OP square. Okay, so therefore, okay, square root of 49 will be equal to OP, so that is 7 is equal to OP, so OP will be 7 centimeter. Okay, OP is 7 centimeter. Therefore children, therefore what is the answer? Distance of the, okay, what we want, the distance of a chord from the center is, so you can write the, that is distance, okay, of a chord from center is 7 centimeter. Okay children, now here since there was no space I have written, but you will write below. Okay, you will write down. I am just sharing the screen with you. First sum, this is your second sum.